Welcome to another episode of the Epic Family Road Trip.
In last week's episode of the Epic Family Road Trip, we made it all the way back south to Radium Hot Springs, British Columbia after an epic adventure in northern BC. After celebrating Canadian Thanksgiving in Radium, we drove across BC and took the ferry to Vancouver Island.
October, and we are taking a trip across the island to a place called Tofino, and that's on the west coast, and we're really excited to get out there. We've got a couple of days of good weather. One thing about Vancouver Island, the temperatures are warmer, but we do get a lot of rain out here, so we're going to make use of these couple of really nice days and shoot some footage for you, and we'll be camping in the rain in a couple of days as well. So we're going to take you with us on an epic journey across Vancouver Island.
As we pulled into camp at Surf Grove Campground, we saw there was a beautiful sunset, so we hurried to the beach before setting up our tents for the night.
Okay, so we finally made it to the Pacific Ocean. It's been a while, and last night we were camped on the eastern side of the island. We're now right on the Pacific. This is the world famous Cox Beach, it's called. And it's famous because it's a beautiful place to learn how to surf. The waves are always great here, and it's absolutely gorgeous, as you can see, and some spectacular sunsets. Ready?
Alright, so we just woke up at our nice camp here on Cox Bay, and Dan and I have just been checking out the surf a bunch and watching people riding and watching the waves, and it's looking pretty good today. So pretty excited to head into Tofino and get to a surfboard shop and rent some weddies and surfboards. Head out there. It's chilly out and it's probably pretty cold in the water, but there's tons of people going in. It should be really fun.
I got some avos, sprouts, and tortillas. I think I'll make a breakfast burrito before we head out. The guys are just about done. Time to go surfing.
Let's do it.
rental boards and wetsuits. It's gonna be fun.
We rented our surf gear at Pacific Surf Co., just a short drive from camp in town. Once we got the proper boards and wetsuits for the cold North Pacific waters, we strapped the boards up on the Jeep and headed back to the beach.
I'm just gonna put it on for you. Sweet, so we got all our gear rented, we got it all on, we're ready to go. Looks like a good day, apparently 3 to 5 feet waves. Looks pretty fun, forgiving for us right now. Happy beauty. We're just gonna head straight out.
That's
Yeah,
good that I knew you'd be out there ripping.
That's
I was
some
like,
of the
Dan's
best
gonna be
rides
riding.
of
And
my
we're-
life. I went all the way out, like with all those guys. I was just sitting there for about an hour.
How was it?
Awesome.
What a beautiful day. Hard to tell if we're in California or in Canada, I'm not sure, but it's gorgeous surfing weather. The waves look amazing. The kids tired themselves out. Lando's having fun, met some new dog friends on the beach. And I tell you what, this is an amazing place. This campground we're staying at right on the beach, called Surf Grove. Check it out, it just opened this year. We were here a few years ago, stayed at a campground down towards Tofino, and you had to get in your car and drive to the beach, but here you just walk right out of your camp spot. And you have Cox Bay, a world famous surfing beach right in front of you. So we're having a good time here. We were gonna stay for one day, we might stay longer.
Where's your ball, man? Where's your ball?
Hey guys, so it is November 1st and we just had a beautiful day enjoying our time on the beach here. We're staying at Surf Grove Campground, which is literally right on the beach. It's just over that protective area of trees, and it's a short walk and one of the best surfing beaches in Canada. And so we've had a blast all day. kids got in the water. We rented some surfboards up the road in Tofino at a place called Pacific Surf Company. And if you ever get out here, even if you're not into surfing, you got to come to this place. It's just great for walks on the beach, or if you have a dog like Lando, throwing the ball on the beach, or swimming. Just so much you can do, and it's a lot warmer here than most other places in Canada.
That evening in camp, we started cooking a pork shoulder that we would use for a delicious pulled pork meal later on. We cooked it over the fire in our Dutch oven using our shank cast iron stand. The boys then got on their wetsuits for a quick sunset surf before bed.
Some beauty waves tonight. It's getting pretty dark and cold in the water, so maybe you're gonna head in and chill by the campfire, but caught a whole bunch of nice waves today, so not a bad way to end the day. Can't wait to go out tomorrow.
Smells amazing. The guys had a lot of fun surfing, and they came back chilled. And here at Surf Grove Park, they've got hot showers, which is really nice. But we've got the Sierra Designs, what's called the, I'll show you here, the Nitro Zero. They go down to minus 17 degrees Celsius or 2 degrees Fahrenheit. That'll keep you warm. So these things are really cozy to warm up after a day of hiking or surfing. And then I'll flip these guys back, and what I'm going to do is move everything out of the way and then just light up our Mr. Heater. And we've got these heater buddies, and there's a new model coming out this year which we're going to get our hands on soon. But these things are excellent, and they heat up the tents in a very short amount of time. So, you know, we're camping, we're in a tent, but my goodness, you know, with a bit of this really good equipment, you can keep yourself quite comfortable. Nothing like pulled pork chimichangas.
We headed out for another fun day in the water and enjoying the beautiful nature in the area.
Some really neat shops here in Tofino. This is just outside of town, but we're gonna go look at getting some fish. Lots of really neat artisan foods, and coffee here is amazing. There's people that roast their own, so we're gonna hit a couple of coffee shops tomorrow morning when the rain comes. clouding over now and it's supposed to dump tonight, so we'll be ready for a coffee in the morning.
Kids are out surfing and it's a date.
We picked up some scallops and shrimp and all kinds of stuff, some tuna. We're gonna go back and have a feast.
We got salmon, scallops, shrimp. It's gonna be beauty. Oh my goodness.
That evening, the boys took Mom out for a fun surf lesson before cooking a delicious seafood dinner in camp.
Sun's going down, started raining, but just a lot of fun riding some foam. It was small.
It was amazing. I think I like it a lot.
I think you could be a good surfer.
All right, guys, going to be heading in pretty soon. The waves are getting really choppy now. Not that good for riding, and so probably gonna head in now, take a nice warm shower, and then hit the hay. So we'll see you in the morning.
Mom and Dad picked up a whole bunch of beautiful seafood. We're cooking it all up before the big rain comes in. It hasn't really yet, just a few big drops, so we're enjoying our time while we can, but it's beautiful. Alright, so Mom just made a awesome sandwich with that smoked salmon, aioli sauce, and some capers, with a bit of fresh dill. And then we also have some scallops and baby shrimp there. It'll be super good. Eat it. It's hard, it's ripping apart. Wow. It's super good.
So we recently, you see our camp is all lit up right now, a lot more than usual. We've recently went to a place called Big Tent Outdoors, and you can go to bigtentoutdoors.com, and they sell these lights. They're called Claymore. The brand is Claymore, and we're just so happy with them. There's all kinds of different configurations, and we'll show you as we use them. But this one could be, you can hang anywhere. You can go from white light to yellow, and then from super bright like we have it now down to more dull. And then we've got this one, which is an area light. This is my favorite. It's on a stand. Let me bring it out here. And as you can see, it's got three directions with the light, the sides and the middle. You can move it all over the place, up and down. You can have it straight up, and you can also tilt it. Let me just see right here. You can tilt it all the way down like this if you want, and then you can turn off the side lights and only use the middle, or turn off the middle and only use the sides. And again, it also has white light, yellow light, and then a whole bunch of ranges from super bright down to more dim. And then the stand goes really high, so if you're looking for you know, just to light up a wide area, you can actually go quite high with this, and then tilt it up like this, you can light up the whole camp, as you can see. So these have been a great addition to our kit here. I don't have the exact specs on how many hours, but we've been using it for days now and haven't charged it, so they last for many hours. And then just because they're so mobile, you can just move them wherever you want. If we all shifted over and we were sitting over there, for instance, we could just take the light with us. And we'll show you the other ones. We also have headlamps, ones that can be worn on a cap or a hat or on your jacket. So check them out, bigtentoutdoors.com, and the brand name is Claymore. They come from, we actually met Kevin, the owner of the company, and he's an immigrant from Korea, and he brought them from Korea. They're really quality made, and Korea is well known for their quality batteries and electronics, and so this is not cheap knockoff stuff. It's really good quality. You won't be disappointed.
Well, we had a beauty day surfing and just having fun in the ocean. It's always super nice to be able to spend time there on the beach and in the water, but one of the best parts after getting all sore and tired from surfing and stuff is getting to have that nice meal we just had, and then also going to bed in these nice tents. But we recently got these new sleeping bags and they're so nice. We used to always kind of have to double up sleeping bags and stuff because we'd always have those summer ones, but these ones are perfect because they're super warm, and these little slips that you can take your feet out. And
Can we see that? Oh yeah,
makes it nice.
that's cool.
These are Sierra designs. They're really nice down sleeping bags.
The next day, after an amazing time at Surf Grove, we packed up the Jeeps and headed into town to return our surf gear at Pacific Surf Company.
Always hate to leave the beach. The kids really want to go keep surfing, but we've got to get back and edit up this video and get it ready to upload. But we will be back. The good people, we're bringing these back to the good people at Pacific Surf Company. If you're ever in Tofino, they do rentals. These are the famous donuts everyone's been telling us about here at a place called Rhino Coffee and Donuts, so we're gonna give them a taste. They sure look good.
Before making the drive back to the east coast of Vancouver Island, we took some time to explore Tofino and to sample some of the delicious artisan foods and coffee that they are famous for.
So if you like specialty chocolates, they make them here. It's one of those must stops in Tofino. It's enough sugar for the day.
Tofino, you have to come here. It is so delicious. Check out that tuna taco. And the cool thing is we saw Team Hunt's sticker. That's really cool. It made it so you guys don't feel so far away.
So that's it for our Tofino adventure for now. We definitely will be back, but we just made our last stop, which is at the Tofino, which is a coffee shop here, and to grab a coffee for the road home. So now we're driving 2.5 hours back to the eastern side of the island. We're gonna start working on this week's video. We'll get it to you this weekend.
Stay tuned for our upcoming adventures as we get off-road and explore some of the wild backcountry of beautiful Vancouver Island.
And in the meantime, we'll see you down the road.